for her when I don't even know how to navigate it within myself, okay? Someone asked me what my religion is. Or better yet, is my religion actually mine? I've often contemplated the cross buried in my family's tree. I've consulted the magic in my family's shadows, a culture hidden with the dedication to the church. My response, typically being something of flustered smiles and forced giggles. Never feeling comfortable with the judgment hanging over the question. See, I've learned to be cryptic or even evasive depending on who's asking. Learn to decipher the penalty in one's eyes, the verdict twisting from preconceived notions in their minds. As I struggle to push the truth forward in an audible response, my tongue transforms into a pillar of salt with shame pouring from my sweat glands. Scared my energy might admit what I won't admit, like how I'm less gospel song and more protection mantra. Less frankincense and myrrh, more Palo Santo and sage, how I'm less cross necklaces and more ankh earrings, less 10 commandments and more 7 principles, less communion wine and more palm libation, how I will sit and meditate for hours, only to pray the next. Confronted with the belief that God did not create me to be this way. The spirituality is the devil's work. My God, be found past the boundaries of the church walls, bent kneed and pewed, seen too much corruption, little girls shamed into submission of something they don't understand, explain that is the only way to forgive all but the forgivable. That your trauma is punishment for not believing enough, and if you find reason to hate your life, then maybe you didn't deserve it in the first place. God found me hiding in wounds from someone else's vengeance, gave me solace amidst the chaos where angels and ancestors coexist, taught me to read messages and listen through silence, said I'd be made for this, that I'd be built to push through. Carrying everyone's sorrow hasn't been so much for me to bear, but I was never properly equipped for the pain and empathy flowing through me. So I would pray that he would lift this weight. Instead, he replaced my vertebrae with crystals, placed chakras through my body, encased my heart with jade, and enhanced my vocal cords with Sodalite, fixed my crown to remind me that I'd be put here for a purpose. I've learned to create guidelines for myself. 1, when asked about your religion, strive not to make the inquisitor comfortable in your own interrogation. Rather, stand firm in your evidence too. When told it be demonic, fight the urge to hold a mirror to their own actions. Rather, ask them if they're aware that their practices stem from hoodoo, that the tongues they speak in be the same ones our ancestors do, be baptized in the same water, that the God they worship is the same one that allowed them to heal us. 3, when asked, will I teach my daughter this savageness? Inform them that the world will teach her that enough. And I rather play protector than persecutor. When my daughter asks me, I will not force feed the Bible down her throat. I will make sure she can taste more than just the scripture on the page. I will inform her that she has a choice, that she can hold both in her hands if she so chooses. I'm still learning to feel comfortable myself. Still learning to trust the choice that God gave me, and sometimes I find it hard not to revert back, to accept the punishment that someone wished to give me, and sometimes I worry that praying isn't enough. That is, till I feel the energy flowing, dance in the rhythm of the spirit, and know that God is with me.